2 Kings 22 to 23, Josiah comes on the scene as a good king. He was only 8 years old, so we can give a lot of credit to his overseer, the priest, Hilkiah. We see big time revival. It can happen. Here's how. Josiah repaired the temple so the house of God could function like it was supposed to. The book of the law was found, read, and followed. Josiah and the people repented and turned from their wicked ways, as pointed out by the word. Josiah courageously took action to remove idolatry, worship of other so called gods, and idolatrous priests. Remember back in 1 Kings when the prophet from Judah said a good king would come along and burn the bones of the false prophets? Well, here it is. Josiah broke down the houses of the male cult prostitutes. The King James Version calls them sodomites. Josiah did not give in to political correctness as many do today. He removed altars and high places, mediums and spiritists. He reinstated the Passover. This was a wonderful high point for Judah, but it only forestalled their ultimate exile. Josiah got involved in a conflict between Assyria and Egypt and was killed. Jehoaz, his son, followed as an evil king. He was soon replaced by Jehoiakim, also called that, Pharaoh Necho of Egypt's puppet. John 4:31 through 54, Jesus' disciples had returned from getting food and encouraged him to eat. He said he was sustained by another kind of bread, doing the will of the Father. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of Jesus encouraged his disciples to be sustained in the same way, possibly pointing to the approaching crowd of people and the possibilities for kingdom harvest. Whether we're praying, sowing, or reaping, that's why we're here. Many that the Samaritan woman had brought to Jesus and told how Jesus knew all about believed in Jesus. He had time for them, staying there 2 days. Notice what happened just because Jesus engaged that one woman at the well. Be encouraged by this. No telling how things can spread and influence others. Jesus then went to Galilee, apparently not stopping at Nazareth, as he stated that a prophet has no honor in his own country because of familiarity. Familiarity can breed contempt. In Cana, a royal official asked Jesus to come to Capernaum to heal his dying son. Jesus said, "Go, your son lives." The child was healed, and the father and his entire family believed. The official probably thought Jesus needed to come with him to heal his son, but Jesus told him to go, and he simply believed Jesus and went. Jesus challenged him to simply believe what he said. Jesus loves it when we simply believe what he says and move in faith accordingly, without signs or wonders, simply believing his word.